In cornhole, in wrestling, in track and field, and in cross country, Hazleton Area High School senior Beck Hutchison wants to win.
It seems like around here, like Hazleton has a lot of athletic culture. Everyone wants to get better. No matter what sport it is, everyone's pushing one another. Like, I don't even know anything about softball, but I'm always pushing the softball team to do better. Same with the baseball team, yeah.
The Hazleton Area High School baseball and softball teams won sub-regional championships this year. As for Hutchison, he could have called it quits athletically after wrestling season where he finished as the District 2 AAA champion at 126 pounds. But
hey, I love winning. That's all I gotta say. Every time I win, I'm happy, so.
Hutchison ran cross country for the first time in the fall, and he says that helped him out a lot on the wrestling mat. That cross country season also helped him make the decision to join the track and field team.
This is my first year doing track.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing coming into here, so.
Luckily, he was surrounded by teammates who do know what they're doing, like Matthew Casadis. Casadis is only a sophomore, but he's been winning on the track for a few years now for Hazleton.
If you look at the record board, you'll see his name's on there for junior high also. He started out in 7th grade, and he's just an exceptional athlete. I would say that he's probably, even as a sophomore, in my opinion, he's the best athlete in the area as a sophomore.
Casadis' specialty is the triple jump, but he also does the long and high jumps plus the 100-meter dash. He qualified for the District 2 AAA championships in all of those events, and he chose to compete in the 100-meter dash and the triple jump. Casadis medaled in both, taking gold in the triple jump. He says his laid-back attitude helps him on the track, and he tries to keep his cool from the starting block to the finish line.
You just won a race. How are you feeling? Do you look for someone in the crowd? Do you go over to your teammates? What happens after you cross that finish line?
I'm more like trying not to smile, keeping myself collective, you know, all that.
How do you not smile after something like that?
I don't
do you
know.
try to keep it in check? You're just like, all right. Okay.
Yeah, I do try to keep it in check. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I just want to start smiling, all that, look for everyone, but just go back, see my time, and be humble about it.
Casadis can help his team in a number of ways, as an athlete, as a leader, and as a chef. I hear it helps to carb load.
If I wasn't here, I'd probably be at Up Miller playing basketball, but
Really?
yeah, or I like cooking, playing video games, yeah.
That's pretty cool. What are you good at cooking at? Like actual cooking, or is it just like
Actual cooking, yeah.
Okay, what's your best dish?
I say fettuccine alfredo.
Really? Nice. Like from scratch, you could do?
Yeah.
Zach Keiner also has a lot of experience on the track. The senior is a longtime distance runner who helped the Hazleton cross country team to a conference championship and a district championship in 2019. After losing the track season due to the pandemic last year and a number of injuries in his career, Keiner questioned how much he had left in the tank for track season in 2021.
It was definitely really disappointing. I mean, I was hoping to get the mile record up on the board, but ever since we didn't have a season, I just kind of lost my competitive spirit, lost interest in track, and it was just downhill from there. I didn't get it. First, I told coach I wasn't like really into it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like want to do it, keep doing it competitively. As the season kept going on, I just wanted to push myself harder and harder and get better.
What do you think it was just from competing, from being out there, just that instinct in you, and you were like, no, I got to beat people?
Yeah, I love that competitive spirit. I tell everyone, they're like, you like track so much, you're good at it. I'm like, I don't like running, I just like competing. That's it.
Keiner beat a lot of people on the track this spring. He teamed with Nick Caputo, Nicholas Hebel, and Beck Hutchison to win a 4th place medal at districts in the 4x800 meter relay. As a team, the Cougars put together a perfect 6-0 record during the regular season to capture the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I championship. A number of Lady Cougars seem destined to have a great year in 2020, the season that was canceled due to COVID-19. In 2019, Abby Hangst won the District 2 AAA Javelin competition as a freshman. Her classmate Lauren Festa was a district qualifier in the long jump, the triple jump, and the high jump, and sophomore Isabella Collier was 3rd at districts in the pole vault and 5th in the 100-meter hurdles.
What those kids went through, not having a season last year, a lot of disappointment, you know. Last March, you know, when I said after 9 days of practice, we have to shut it down. But they came up this year with the attitude, you can't live in the past, you got to go for the present, and we're going to make this year our best year. And a lot of the girls did that.
In 2021, Collier fought her way to the top of the medal stand at districts in her signature event, the pole vault.
Yeah, pole vaulting is definitely my event. We had to do pull-ups in middle school to see who could like have the upper body for it, and I just had it. And I just like fell in love with it ever since. I was so excited to just like get up in the air and just like use like my strength in the pole to just like go up there, because like so many kids are so afraid of that. And I was just so thrilled like about it, and I picked up on it so easily, which made it even better.
Collier likes adventure and the cold, and that helped her make her decision to continue her academic and athletic careers at Southern Connecticut State University.
Do you do any winter sports? Do you do any skiing or anything, or is that like no for track season, I don't want it?
Yeah, skiing's risky. I love it, but I can't do it. I'm majoring in biology and minoring in forensic science. I want to become part of like the forensic pathology side and just work my way up to being like the top of a head investigation. I'm a very curious kid, I guess, and I love just like solving things and figuring things out.
She's just a great athlete, a great leader. I mean, you never have to tell her what to do. She knows exactly what to do to train. Like you said, her primary event is the pole vault, but she does an excellent job on the hurdles, and just one of those kids you could almost put in any event. She'll do the job for you. And that's because she puts the work in.
In her return to the district championships as a junior, Lauren Festa finished second in the triple jump and third in the long jump.
My sophomore year, I was at the gym and I was working out with trainers all summer and leading into that, even though we didn't have a season. And then this year, I just tried to stay active. So I joined the swim team just to like stay in shape, because like I couldn't really go many places because gyms were closed and stuff like that.
How'd the swim season go? How'd you do?
Well, it was my first year, so like it wasn't bad, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, not great though.
More track and field than swimming.
Yeah, definitely. Like my endurance, like it went up like crazy. It was definitely big help.
Like many local athletes, Abby Hanks did all that she could to stay in shape during the pandemic.
So when it's me by myself, I'm technically doing more technique stuff, trying to figure out my form on the last step. We call it Penultimate Step. It's a very funny word, I guess you could say, but it's always that end one that's the best part of your throw. It always matters the most, because you mess that up, you mess your whole throw up. So it'd be basically me standing in my room trying to figure out how to get that technique so I can come up and get my arm up, get my hip working, everything all working together.
No one works harder than Abby, okay? If you notice this year, she wasn't in some meets, she was going through some injury problems. Hopefully we have all that straightened out now and she's ready to go and getting stronger every day.
Hanks did get stronger. She won the district Javelin championship, and then on her last throw at States, she won a gold medal. That story, though, is for another day. Another day very soon on SSPTV News. Until then, for SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Cara.